Yes, sir.
Man,
oh man.
we back.
BlkPrint, episode 51. J5 in the building. Josh Pease.
51.
What's up, man?
Shit crazy. Hey, man, shout out to people who could do Molly still. I ain't gonna front. I miss it. Good pastime. I miss, I've been drug free since March.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Come on,
I
man.
miss drugs, man.
Drug free since March. Come on.
How boring.
So drug free since March.
How boring. Oh my god. I didn't even intend to start to get the show off like this.
Is Molly like just heavy, like
the comeback? Heavy? No, yeah. Molly is amazing. Molly is Melly. Got a nickname for it and everything. Molly is light. You feel just euphoric, like, just happy, giggling, laughing.
You're already pretty jovial.
Yeah, jovial, right? That's a great way to describe Molly. Jovial.
You're like that 24/7.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's like, but it's just like, you have those certain memories that's tied to when you did something, and
yeah.
I think Molly in particular, I have some good memories about it, and just like a good time in my life when I was, partaking.
Yeah, he's not doing it now.
Not doing it now. Not doing any drugs now.
Yeah,
barely drinking.
That's good. I fuck with that.
Yeah, no, it's great. Everybody got to grow up.
Yeah,
but I just heard Yachty mention it. I was like, damn, miss it.
I love that song. That's a great.
The comeback is just so hard. It's like the bounce back is just tough. Body aching.
This is now a PSA at this point on episode 52, and it's really a PSA as well because I know a lot of people are upset that we haven't been around. But before
we only missed like 1 week, right?
Yeah, like a week.
Hey man, it happens.
But for a good reason. Because as you can see on the on the other end of us right now, is a new entrant into California.
Hey man,
my man MC.
Sorry, don't do that no more. Don't do that outside.
My man MC, no haircut. That's how hard he been working just to get back to us, man.
Jay-Z could do it. He gets no haircut and puts out a whole album. I've done a move, so I think that's kind of equal.
Hey, so basically the reason why we skipped a week is because literally right after we recorded our last episode, Mark said, "Oh shit, I got the place." And at that point we were like, what are we going to do? Because you got to move here on the week that we got to record. So we just pretty much said, just get here and we'll just bring it back. You know what I'm saying? When you fully get here, you got here like 2 weeks ago. Like, was it a week ago? It'll be 2 weeks ago this Friday, right?
No, it's already been a week. This Friday, it'll be 2 weeks since we did the road trip.
Yeah.
MC Does America will be on its way soon. I don't know in what kind of way I'll portray it. Images, documentary, videos. Documentary makes it sound a lot more important than it should be. It's not huge.
And it's not really a documentary. It's just a road trip.
Couple videos.
I kind of wanted it to be though. I kind of like tried to shoot it in the style of one documentary. I'm gonna tell you, man. Salute to all the content creators. I feel like such an asshole pulling out one of those like selfie sticks or like stabilizer type joints.
Are you was doing that?
I feel like such an asshole doing it.
You got to have a different type of like mindset to be.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of streamers lately. I brought it up on B-Sides 2-3 weeks ago about the streamers. I've been watching a lot of them. There was this one streamer, she went to Disneyland with the whole thing out, had it on rides with a selfie stick. Like literally if her phone said whoo, it's over her.
It's just a different type of confidence, man. This generation is crazy. I was just thinking about this generation of social media.
Yeah.
Like they got a different type of confidence. The things they say, the things they do for the likes and the clicks and the engagement.
It's getting crazy out
here.
Yeah, it's getting really crazy. But I want to talk about that in a few too. Yeah. Because we got a lot to talk about since we've been gone. But Mark, the road trip, the trip here, how was it? I know a lot of people want to know. You've been pretty silent, obviously, because we haven't had the show. Like, what was the experience like? I know that was something that I said, like, do it, but never do it again. But you got here in about 3-4 days.
Yeah, I originally never wanted to do it. I had no interest in doing it. I wanted to just take a flight out to Los Angeles and just have a mover take care of that. And I would pay whatever it was. The paying for whatever it was ended up being fucking huge. So I ended up doing it with my brother Shaq. Of course, big, huge shout outs to Shaq. I couldn't imagine doing this road trip without not only with Shaq, but specifically with somebody here with me to be able to take this experience with me. It was from Thursday technically Friday morning, around 1 a.m. Friday morning, we left Florida. We got to Los Angeles by Sunday night, specifically to the spot like 10 o'clock. So pretty much the entire weekend. And thankfully we took that extra day because I wanted to do that Friday morning. But instead we did like a 8 a.m. Friday morning I wanted to do, but we did it super late at night. That helped us get out of Florida.
Yeah, it's because there's no traffic.
Yeah,
it's no traffic. You guys have a lot less lanes in Florida than we do out here. It's like 2, maybe 3 lanes at best. So like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense for you to have left that early.
The 2-lane lifestyle, Jesus Christ. We're gonna be able to go into detail about that, but man, from Florida to Alabama to Mississippi to Louisiana, opened up a little bit more into that right side of Texas. But that 2-lane lifestyle, I was so fucking tired.
Have you ever driven anywhere else but here before?
Yeah, I've driven. Yeah. I've been on a couple of tours. I've driven and I've watched.
Yeah, 2 lanes, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows you how remedial the U.S. is. Because then we got highways.
I didn't want to go remedial, but I did want to.
True,
I did want to.
It's crazy, like, because when you first hit the 405, it's like a whole new world. It's like, like it's like your eyes, like how like your eyes got tunnel vision, and then when you get to California, it's like you see like the whole range of shit, and like there's good things and bad things about it. Obviously, we got a lot of lanes here, still got a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
But it's still probably way more efficient traffic-wise than it is elsewhere, honestly.
I was going to say, I did want to shout out Los Angeles for making me feel right at home. They showed some Vice City colors, nice little blue and pink on my way into Los Angeles. That was very thoughtful. Thank you to the LA gods. The California gods.
Stop saying Los Angeles like it's a fucking the state. You got here to California.
California gods.
I saw him post that on Instagram. I'm like, this nigga, bro. like the sun don't set everywhere. Like, what?
Not with blue and pink. Not with blue and pink.
Colors. It does that all the time.
Let him have it. If that's his sign, the sign to be out here, let him have it. It's fine. Man. It's fine. Let him have that shit. But you got here safely. You got in your place. You got a real. You're living good. And I'm proud of you. And you're finally here.
Yeah, man. If you hear a little bit of reverb, just know it's hollow in here for right now. But it won't be hollow for long. I promise you that.
You just got here.
My dog got a beach chair and a PS5
and a cooler.
Oh,
hey,
man.
But I know a lot of people are like, why isn't he there? We don't got the room right now.
Yeah, we figuring it out.
We're figuring it out.
Next year, we're gonna be in a whole new space.
Yeah, period. Man, we're gonna be figuring all that out. 2024 is gonna be a big year for BlkPrint. I'm just glad that we could get this last episode out to you guys for the end of the year.
Damn. It's the last one.
Yeah, and it's actually our 2-year anniversary of the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
In a couple
gifts.
days. What gifts they gonna send us?
I don't know, man. Gift cards.
We need patrons.
Hey, man.
Get on there.
Sign up.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk a little bit about patrons on B-Sides today. So
we need to talk about it here on A-Side. Sign the fuck up. Log in. We give you the exclusives, the real talk.
We need more exclusives next year.
The shit I don't give y'all here.
What are you giving them right now that you don't give them here?
I don't know, man. When you mentioned social media, I wanted to touch on the Anthony Edwards shit. I was like, we could talk about that on the other side.
Yeah, we might even talk about that.
Yeah, I know y'all want to hear that.
That's a little.
Sit in the video.
that's a little bit. That's a little bit too. And it's recent too. It literally just happened today.
Yeah.
But I want to get into some things that happened today, and I want to get into some like looking back recap type stuff for this year. Yeah. And I know that ASF list is coming. We'll be able to talk about the list next episode. So stay on the lookout for that. Is it done?
No, it's not done yet. I gotta kind of like put some real thought into it. I've been like still working. Yeah. This shit don't stop over here, man. Ain't shit funny enterprises. We just chugging along, man. Cash and checks, opening invoices.
I think last time we were talking about the tacos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Working on some other little things right now.
Yeah.
Chasing some invoices, some POs. Pay the man. Send the video.
Oh my God. But yo, a lot of stuff happened literally in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Most pressing that happened literally today. And usually we don't ever get to talk about things that happens on the day.
What's most pressing?
Your boy Jonathan Base.
It's not my boy, first of all.
Your boy.
That's a crazy
your boy.
Your man's.
Hey man.
All right, man.
Whose fist is that? Is that a DC fist? That's a DC EU fist or whatever it is.
I don't know, man. That's a that the verdict came out today.
Yeah.
They wrapped this trial up fast, man. Can Young Thug get a fast and speedy trial? Shit, crazy.
Yo, one thing that's crazy is that he had the lawyer for that housewife, Jen Shah. My wife told me
I'm
about
not even familiar.
She is in prison right now for like tax fraud or embezzlement or some shit.
The is it the black chick?
She's like Samoan or something like that.
Oh, I guess these housewives be going to jail because it's a black chick that's about to go to jail too.
I think so. Yeah. I know. I forgot her name, but I seen it.
It's like a meme of her homegirl like trying to fight a reporter.
So he had the same lawyer that she got, and I was like, why would you do that if you know she just went up the river like for some years? But
hey man, lawyers can lose a game.
Hey, you don't lose like that bit. I'm not hiring a lawyer fresh off a loss.
I feel you. It's tough.
I'm not hiring a lawyer. This ain't like the Lakers, nigga. I'm not hiring a lawyer fresh off a loss.
Fresh off a loss is crazy.
Fresh off a loss that got a nigga put in prison. I'm I got you, bro. No, off a L, I'm gonna let it simmer for a minute. I'm gonna let you get a couple little wins, and then you could come back to my case. You knew it was over for this nigga when he had the freedom hat on. I just think that it's just clear.
Yeah, I think all the moves he kind of made, like that's the freedom hat is just his clothes.
Freedom.
First of all, like did you know when they were releasing the evidence? You see that nigga boot collection? I've never seen a collection of more unique boots. Like he didn't have one weak tip in there. It was like shit was just brown with Scotch laces.
What killed me was how empty the damn closet was.
That too. It's like, damn, you got 3 fits,
bro. But he like 3 fits, but you've been in like big movies, like.
No, I mean, but you like look at Jonathan Majors, bro. He look like he wear gray shirt, brown pants,
jeans. I mean, we should have really known something was up when he was carrying a fucking cup all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of I remember the Rolling Stone article that came out, and I was like, oh shit, he got some history.
He's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but it's unfortunate, man.
Yep.
Peace and love and prayers to all parties. I feel like, situations like that are always, we're laughing here and cracking jokes, but it's really real. It's terrible.
He fucked the bag up.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say he fucked her up because I'm like, she barely. The evidence is a little light. But yeah, he fucked the bag up. He fucked the bag up
crazy.
I mean, it's just.
I just was like, you seen the chase video when they was out in the streets?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm like, that don't prove nothing. Like on either side.
I saw the video and I see people like, look, he running, but I'm like, did you see when he threw her in the truck? Like, it's just a lot of shit that you're just not supposed to do, man. I think this is a PSA to anyone. Black, brown, white, man, woman. Don't put your hands on your significant other.
Yeah.
Or anyone of the opposite sex. Just walk away. Cool down. Use your words, man. They taught me that in elementary school, and it's gone a long way.
Some people be like, well, she won't let me leave. She'll stand in front of the door.
All right, then.
If she stand in front of the door, I'm going to just lay on the ground.
Yeah, she stand in front of the door, then you just not leaving right now.
I'm going to just lay on the ground.
She got to sleep.
If she stand in front of the door, I'm just lay on the ground.
I'm not laying on the ground. She might stump you out.
Well, shit.
I've been through some things, man. Don't get down.
She's standing in front of the door. No, you can't leave. I'm gonna go through the window.
All right. I'm just not gonna leave. It's crazy, man. I think because this situation is really, really wild.
Yeah.
Like just the evidence that came out when TMZ leaked all the evidence.
The call.
Or
that wasn't a call. That was just him talking.
Yeah, the recording. Yeah, she's recording them. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, back to social media.
She wasn't keeping that for social. She was keeping that for her safety, probably.
Man, whatever it is, we live within the age of where you can record anything.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking to the homie the other day, and he having like a dispute with his mechanic. And he was on the way there, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call you back. I'm about to record this conversation." I was like, "Shit." I'm like, "Damn, all right."
Because it's admissible. Like,
bruh,
it's admissible.
I ain't never thought to do that, but I'm like, "This what niggas doing." I'm like, "How many conversations y'all recorded of me?"
Bro, they caught Jonathan Major saying this woman needed to act like to live up to the standards of Coretta Scott King.
You know, it's crazy.
Michelle Obama.
I listened to when the clip came out, not the clip, the quote came out.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. I can't believe he said that. Then I heard it in context. He wasn't saying that too crazy. He's just like, yo, like I'm a person of high standing. I don't want to come home and see you drunk. And I mean, not to say that Coretta Scott and Michelle Obama don't be getting sauce.
They be getting lit.
But that's the point he was making. It's like, I don't want to come home, you drunk with your friend. I feel him.
I think the issue is he said it to a white woman, and she probably like...
That was the biggest thing. His examples are probably not the best examples, but...
Maybe Rachel from Friends. She needs to live up to that standard.
You know, I mean, Rachel from Friends is funny. I just start watching Friends lately. Anybody, we gonna talk about Leave the World Behind?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about movies.
Okay,
we're gonna talk about movies.
Good tie back, but yeah, the shit was crazy. Thoughts and prayers to all. The real winner in this all is Disney.
Oh yeah,
they waited till the verdict came out. They knew they had a stinker of a movie already. They was like, this is our out. We're about to cancel this whole franchise.
But they knew like people. I was even like they're waiting a little too long because my thing is this like. I felt like they knew what everything we knew. Like from the beginning, like I said, it's not looking good for him.
But
and
my thing is, go ahead, I'm finished.
And everyone's like, oh, like she ran away to London and all this other shit. I'm like, bro, it's still not looking good. I'm like, win, lose, or draw, he's finished. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, if he won, he's off.
Oh, he's still gonna be off the movie. Yes.
No, if he won, he would have been good. They dropped him after for a very specific reason. They waited and see what was happening. If they were felt like that way before, they would have been made the call. They were like, yo, we gonna wait. And because they have money, it's not just a movie, it's not just 2 movies. They got money invested in this guy.
Yeah.
So they waited. I think if he would have got off, they would have been shooting in a month.
You think he had a morality clause in his contract, and that's probably why they waited? Because sometimes you have a morality clause in your contract where if they let you go, just for an accusation, you got to pay him out. But if they do find me guilty of something, then yes, you can fire me without paying me.
It could have been that. I just think they just were like waiting to see what was going to happen, and it could have swung both ways.
Yeah.
In the beginning, we was like, he guilty. Then some shit came out. People were like, oh,
this is before the trial, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, in the public opinion, the pendulum swung a couple times.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
But I say when the pendulum swung right away from him and out of his favor, when he broke up that fight with that damn hat on.
Hey man, it's crazy. That was at my alma mater.
No,
I was at Hollywood High School. So I was like, I thought that shit was fake.
So yeah.
That shit was staged for sure.
I'm like, all that shit didn't work. So if convicted, his conviction, he's set to be convicted in February. He could spend up to a year in jail. I was like, damn. I was like, I thought that was like the lesser of the charges that he got convicted for.
Yeah, is he gonna do time? That's the crazy part about it. He better get back in his Creed weight.
Why was I hesitant to say that he was gonna get a slap on the wrist? I really don't think he is.
Man, in New York too. They're gonna put him in Rikers.
I know, like
he's gonna be in there with Didi Osama.
Because remember, right? It's not the girl who wanted it. Like the woman who he assaulted.
She didn't want to press.
She didn't want to do it. The DA wanted this nigga. Like the DA wanted him bad.
Man, they must have saw Creed.
And the thing is, if you look at his representation and the way they tried to play it for the months before the trial, that couldn't have left the DA with a good taste in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like she was probably pissed at the way the lawyer was like, I got evidence that's gonna clear my client. Evidence never came. The taxi driver gonna say some shit. Taxi driver didn't say shit.
I mean, but
it was crazy.
That's how it always is, though. The DA is always overzealous. I mean, we see it in Atlanta right now.
A year though,
except for California. Mark, you can, petty theft, you can do it out here. You can steal up to $900 worth of shit.
Anything that's under $900 is free, Mark.
Yeah, bro.
I think I'll be all right. I think I'm holding it down so far. I think I'll be good.
That gum is yours. That Funk Flex quote, he was talking about us. He was talking about everybody in New York. Just go to the bodega, just take it.
Hey man,
it's yours.
I do need some Simply Fruit Punch, so I'll think about it. I'll think about it tomorrow.
I just watched this shit off topic but on topic. Channel 5 News
with Andrew Callahan, the sex pest. Yeah.
Hey man, never was convicted. Sex pest is crazy. It's a crazy.
It's a
crazy.
12 women. 12 women can't be lying, word. Josh.
I mean, I really don't even know. I just remember some shit came out when this movie came out and he lay low, popped back up.
And that's what fucked me up about that because the movie was good.
Yeah, I mean the new shit he just did it's on San Francisco, the Bay.
Oh,
he's lucky about to get me to subscribe to his Patreon. It's like $5. Got a bunch of hidden exclusive content.
Don't do that.
But I mean, why not, man? I'm giving niggas money all over the place, man. Donations. But it's on SF and just like the crime out there and just how crazy it is. Yeah. And It's really crazy about the fentanyl shit that's going on.
Shit.
Like, it's really insightful. You know, he's in the underworld. He's just rolling around with a crackhead.
I haven't been able to watch him since he cut his hair, and he just looks even dirtier than he did before.
I mean, shit, you got to be dirty to do what he does. He out there with the real ones.
What's crazy is that like his whole when he came back, he just popped back up like, wait, ain't nothing happened. I thought that was the funniest part.
I think this might be the first thing because he just popped back up on my algorithm.
No, he's been back for about a month.
Okay,
yeah, he's been back because I subscribed to the channel. And I was like scrolling. I said, "Wait, what the fuck?" And I thought it was like 10 hours ago. I was like, "Oh, this nigga just came back like fresh. Just what's up, y'all? New content. So more power to him. I hope that hope he finds peace in whatever he does.
Everybody find peace, man. Peace and love. It's the holiday season. For real. Sam,
man. Are you in the holiday like season mood?
Yes and no. It's funny. I like there's like a few people I got to buy gifts for. But I'm just also like,
have you started?
Yes and no. I got some more shit to do this week.
I only got one person to get gifts for, and that person is 11 months old right now. 11 months old. Little Jazz.
You gonna get him, man? Saxophone.
You gotta get him a lot of shit. I wanted to get him something crazy, right? I don't want to. Like, here's the thing, Ty. I know you're listening. You're gonna hate me for all of the stuff that I'm gonna get him because it make noise.
Yeah, well, you want to really hate you? Wait till he turns about like 3 or 4. Get him a karaoke machine.
Yeah, I wanna be the godfather.
Dipset karaoke.
I want to be the godfather / uncle to get them the stuff that's gonna like broaden their minds.
This guy.
I want to broaden his mind. I want him to learn, but I also want him to have a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me. You know what I mean? Gifts is on the way. They're gonna be annoying because I was like looking to clothes. I was just like, man, he already flee.
Yeah,
he already flee. And this is Ty. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the. You know what I'm saying? Ty is a dresser. You know what I'm saying? And I can't match up to that. And he already got all the damn shoes. So I was like, I'm gonna just get him all the shit that's gonna make his parents mad.
Yeah, that's real. It's a good one.
So shout out to Jazz. I love you, boy. He was out in the Caribbean the weekend.
Yeah, he was on Jamaica at the dreads and everything.
Dreads?
Shit was comedy. Dreads and forces.
That's been one of the coolest things is like being like a godfather this year for me.
Huh.
Like it really like it brightens my day when I see I got pictures of them saved on my phone and then they send me pictures all the time. I'm like, yo, this is really awesome. It's really dope.
It's a fulfilling thing, man.
It really is. I get to see them grow every single day. And like it's a really big responsibility. I feel like I don't do enough. Like I know that you're like a godfather to like maybe like one of Anwar's kids.
Nah, it's funny. So he don't really have godparents. Anwar's eclectic.
Yeah. You're like an uncle.
Yeah, I'm like an uncle. I got nephews and nieces.
Yeah.
My niece just hit me up the other day asking for some clothes. It's it's cool. You know what it is with kids? They get to a certain age where they just don't listen to you really, but they ask you for things.
They just be like, "How you doing? How's school?" Like that house school conversation be like, "That's cool," but yo, this new shit that came out. They don't really give a fuck after a certain.
That's
point.
what I'm saying. And I probably was the same way, so I can't even be mad. But
I'm gonna take it personal.
But yeah, no, I love all my duns.
My duns.
Yeah,
my little dun sons. We were at the Clipper game last weekend. That was an experience.
Clipper Knicks. Yeah.
That was an experience.
Yeah, up in the box, man. My new home.
Box. I never been with the NBA first NBA game I went to. I was in the nosebleeds. It was also a Clipper game, ironically.
Oh shit!
But I was in the nosebleeds, and this one I was a little bit closer. Them motherfuckers is big.
Oh yeah, we gotta get on the floor, bro. Like that's my ultimate goal is floor seats. I will have floor seats before 2028.
I know that you're gonna
put it out there.
I know you're gonna put a picture up there when you get there. Like I could trip a referee.
I'm gonna put a picture of Larry David in my dump. It's gonna be me, or me, Larry David, and my nigga Corey Gamble.
It was a cool experience. Got to see Modi though.
Yeah. Modi pulled up. Justin Bradley,
Ashley. My pal. A lot of like it was good vibes up there. Like we gotta do that more often. I think that's another thing in 2024 I want to do is just hang out with my niggas more.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely want to just hang out with my friends more. Absolutely want to go to more sporting events.
Yeah.
I've always been a big Laker fan. I'm actually going to a Laker game on Christmas. And I just like kind of, like you just, as you get busy, you just start to not do the things that you enjoy so much.
Yeah.
Taking back my time, like Kamala Harris. Oh, what's nah.
I yield my time.
No, what's the one taking back my time or some shit?
I thought that was her.
It wasn't Kamala Harris. It was come on, man. I should know this. This is Auntie. senator.
Oh, Maxine Waters.
Maxine Waters.
Yeah,
I met her before
Maxine
too. Beautiful
Waters.
lady.
Maxine Waters, a real G.
Yeah.
A real G out there in Congress. What else has happened recently? I know you don't want to talk about Anthony Edwards right now.
What else has been going on, man?
Before we get into like our little mini retrospective of everything that's going on.
I don't know, man. I randomly went to a Sugar Free concert. Sugar Free and John B.
That shit had me weak as hell when you say you just randomly like got surprised with tickets to go.
Hey, man, it was a great surprise, man. I was literally did not know who was performing until I walked into the building.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the Novo don't got no fucking signage. But I'm just looking around at all the people around me, though. I'm trying to guess. I'm looking at all
the aunties,
Hispanic couples, everybody. It was the craziest demographic of people.
They bring them out.
And then someone was like, oh, yeah, John B. I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, who's performing? And I looked to my left and I saw the merch.
Yeah.
It's DJ Quick. I'm like, oh, shit.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, man. A lot of Power Ruse in the building. Shout out to my Ruse. I'm not going to throw nothing up. Y'all not going to screenshot me.
Wildin'. Speaking of that shit, our friend Brian invited me to his birthday party in Compton this Friday.
Oh, shit. You going to pull up?
Yeah, I'm going to pull up.
It's going to be a Corridos band?
I think it's going to be a banda, yeah.
Oh, banda.
A banda.
Yeah.
It's going to be there. I'm interested. It starts at 10 p.m.
Oh, shit. Better bring some Molly.
10 p.m. party.
You good? Get right.
You want to go?
Oh, yeah.
Mark, you should pull up.
You can't even go. He can't go.
Oh, what do you got going?
His mom's coming. Actually, bring your mom.
Shit. You should bring your mom. Get some tacos.
Yeah.
That'd be a time.
You think the first place I'm going to tell her, yeah, let's go to Compton?
Your mom might enjoy it,
It's not even in a bad spot, though.
We don't have to say where it's at.
Yeah,
Compton's got some good parts.
It's not a bad spot.
I go to Compton every 4th of July. Have a great time.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot. I think listen. One thing that you're gonna see in California is if you're not supposed to be there, you're gonna know you're not supposed to be there. You're gonna know.
Yeah. You might know. You might walk in and know though. Brian party in Compton.
It's gonna be a bunch of Mexican niggas.
Hey, all right.
I'm like, bro. I told my wife, like, bro, maybe 1-2 hours.
I wonder, is JLP pulling up?
Maybe.
You pulling up with the Mexican wife is gonna be great. They're gonna be like, who the fuck does this motherfucker think he is? Took one of our women. Hey man, I might go just for content.
Just to be like, look at him in the corner, scared.
Just record it, you know.
She like, we gonna dance. I'm like,
oh man, you gonna have a grand old time.
I'm like, all right, man. God damn,
cut up.
To stay up.
We seen you cut up
going
before.
up.
You can cut up. Go ahead.
Shit.
I went to the club with one of my old narco buddies.
Yeah.
And literally, we went to like a hip hop club.
Yeah.
And then we went to after hours at his house after.
Yeah. And
he had the band playing to like 5 a.m.
See, I can't do that.
I promise you, these dudes would sleep playing songs. It was the craziest experience ever in my life.
1:30, I'm gonna be like, "What's up? We gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta get out of here. I'm washed, man. I can't be standing up, bro.
I feel you.
I'm trying it.
1:30 sounds good for you though. 1:30 sounds good for you. That's a decent time. Head back home.
I don't know, man. I gotta pull up and show love to my boy Brian. I ain't been to one of his birthday parties in a minute, and I'll be there. I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
I don't know what to expect, but I want to get into some of our favorite things that we watched.
Q Saigon, favorite things.
This
One of my
year.
favorite songs.
Did they ever clear that sample?
Nah, but it's on one of them Yar Father mixtapes.
Yeah,
it's on Spotify.
What a time.
Saigon.
That Mark Ronson era, Saigon, early Wale. Who else was it? Who else was it? Oh, Graph. What he had? He had a tape in like 06, I want to think. Man, to think how fucking old MySpace Jump Off is insane.
I actually talked to Wale today.
Oh yeah.
He called me in duress.
Oh man.
About something he thought
what
about.
happened?
I can't say it. I can't say it publicly. He wouldn't want me to say it publicly.
Oh, okay.
But
shout out to my brother.
Start with a D and with a Y. He was in duress. We can't say it. He got spies. Everywhere.
I'll think about it.
He got spies everywhere. Start with a D and with a Y. But I'm bringing up my letterbox right now because I want to talk about our favorite movies. I know you didn't start your letterbox account, but I got my top. I got my top. My best of 2023 right here.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, Mark, you barely watched anything this week.
I'm about to say, have I watched movies this year?
I've been watching screeners and shit too, you know.
One thing about this motherfucker is that him being here, he's about to watch more movies because that's what niggas do out here is watch.
Oh yeah, you better get you a A-list.
AMC. Yeah, you need to get AMC.
I'm cool with that. Run up that AMC so I can sell it as stock.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not. That's.
I got a stock.
Was a year
I got
ago.
a stock tip for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm about to give y'all a stock tip, y'all. Not even stock tip.
Oh, okay.
It's crypto. This is for everybody listening.
Oh God, crypto.
Hey, man.
God damn it.
All right, Casper. Just check it out, Casper, Kaspa. It's not currently on Binance yet, or Robinhood, or any of the crypto spots. So Robinhood's not crypto, but any of the major crypto platforms, it's not on yet, but it's going to be on there soon. You can get it off of Uphold. It's moving. This is a hot tip. I ain't gonna even. I doubled my money already. So
No, Sersky.
jump on the train if you wanna make some.
So
money.
what's this? A slow burn?
No, that's not slow, bro. I've doubled my money already. I mean, it's still going up.
I don't want to put you in a position where you're getting in trouble like Kim Kardashian, giving stock tips, and then they end up fucking up and they got Kim.
In the inside.
All right.
Hey man, it's moving. I just put a little something in there.
It's moving.
You see
Stay
it?
on your Ray Cafe.
Hey, I need $500.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man.
I'm about to put 500 in, bruh.
Hey man.
So when you take it out, you get the money in cash in your hand.
yeah, I mean, they put it in your account, in your bank account.
All right, man. Let's get to
Yeah,
this.
you think this is fake money, nigga?
All money is fake. Let's just be real.
I mean, yeah.
All money is
what's
fake.
the fake paper money?
Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fake. So my favorite movies of the year. Don't judge me, all right?
All right.
At number 1, I got John Wick Chapter 4.
Terrible.
Hasn't moved. You're trash.
Haven't seen it yet though, so
What?
can't judge.
Number 2, Oppenheimer.
Man.
Number 3, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Number 4, Japanese movie, Shin Kamen Rider. Real good. It's on Amazon Prime if you haven't seen it. Fantastic. Number 5, I just saw this a week ago. Godzilla -1.
That's the new one that's in theaters,
Yes.
right? Yeah, I almost saw that over the weekend.
That shit is fire.
I went and saw American Fiction instead.
That shit is great. Killers of the Flower Moon at number 6. Barbie number 7. Megan number 8. The Equalizer 3, which was fire,
Yeah.
number 9. And number 10, How to Blow Up a Pipeline.
Yeah, I haven't heard of 90% of these movies. Nah.
I've seen none of these. Yeah, I've seen none of.
It's funny though. You said top 5. You gave us 10. Shout out to you.
I had to give 10. I can't just stop at 5.
Yeah,
I haven't seen The Leftovers or the Holdovers. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I gotta watch The Killer. Did you finish The Killer?
The Killer.
Wait, what's not The Killer? What's it called? Hitman.
Oh, the
movie.
shit on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did finish it. It's cool.
It's not like top.
Nah, it's
You
not
think I
top of
would-
it. Nah. I told you when I gave my review.
Fake ass American
American Psycho.
Oh god! So you saw a movie recently. Before you get to your top
Yeah.
picks or what you think your top picks
Yeah.
are, you saw Book of Clarence, and
Yeah.
and I'm actually really intrigued by this movie. I
Hey,
really
man.
want to see it.
Generational film, man.
Yeah.
Really, really great film. I don't know, like, I hadn't heard much about the film before it came out. You hear him saying film because I'm just a real film buff. But I hadn't heard much about it, and when I just pulled up, I'm like, oh shit, it's a Rock Nation film. Like, this is kind of weird.
A lot of new Jay-Z verses in it.
Yeah, a lot of little Jay-Z, little snippets and things in it, but it was great, man. Like, I hadn't seen James Seymour's previous film, The Harder They Fall.
I didn't like that.
I watched like the first minute of it and was like, it ain't for me.
Yeah.
Got into this and I was like, oh, this is really fucking good.
Jonathan Majors is in Harder They Fall.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Jonathan Majors, Regina King, Idris Elba. This one has Lakeith Stanfield as the lead, RJ Clare as his
Siler.
Siler?
Yeah.
Sorry, Claire. You know me. Siler?
It's Siler.
Great last name. Who else is in it? Tiana Taylor's in it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good, man. Like, I didn't expect much, and I walked away like, this is a great fucking film. This is a generational film. This is something it's gonna be one of my favorites for life, I feel like. Just the story that they told, the way they told it, just seeing black people in biblical times, but also seeing things that are nuanced to now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give away any of the plot or anything, but just the way they just told the story was just like real relatable.
Yeah.
And for me, it just was like, okay, like, you're telling this story in a relatable way. Music is a core piece of it throughout. And it's not like opera. It's like hip hop, Afrobeat. It's different types of sounds and music, R&B. And it was just really well done, man. Like, I really appreciated it. Funny at times, heavy at other times. But something that made me want to look into the story, the Book of Clarence. Like, I'm not a big Bible guy.
Yeah.
I pray, I believe in God, but I never even knew what the Book of Clarence was.
That was a nigga capping thing. He was God, or he was
yeah,
God.
it was Messiah. But hey, man, the cap turned into
riches.
Believable. It was like the cap's real. Like it's like you cap so hard, you start to believe it type shit. Very much like these preachers, man. That's why I think all black folks. Hey, I'm telling you.
Let him cook. Hold on.
But it was just the switch up was so crazy.
It was just it reminded me of like the TD Jakes and the Creflo Dollars of the world.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think everybody should check it out when it comes out. It comes out next year, January 12th, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I want to see this movie.
But great movie.
I remember seeing a trailer, and I'm not the biggest Lakeith Stanfield guy, but I'm sure he's like really notable in the movie.
Perfect role for him. Okay. Perfect role for him. Just the way he played it. Everything about it was really, really well done. The music is great. I didn't realize that James Seymour is Seal's brother.
Yeah, wow,
it's crazy. Yeah, he wrote all the music, produced a lot of the music. It's really, really good. Really good.
So, what were some of your picks of the year that you saw that just kind of stand out?
Yeah, just stand out. So I don't have no particular order, but Air.
Okay, it's in my list. It's like number 13 on my list.
Great film that Mark actually saw.
Yeah, he did.
I actually saw Air. Yeah. Air's in my list.
Spider-Verse, great film. Actually, that's on Netflix now too.
Yes, it
is. I just saw. I'm gonna check it out. I can't wait. That was a great movie. A new one that just came out that I just saw was nominated for a bunch of Golden Globes was Anatomy of a Fall.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I think I might have talked about it one of these weeks, or I might have came into a chat and talked about it. Great movie. Is
it about the porn?
Nah, it's about a couple, and one of the people in the relationship passes away in tricky circumstances.
Yeah.
And it's about the trial around it.
Oh, okay.
And just like who did it, what happened type shit. Great movie, man. Believe the director's French. Blew me away. I saw that actually like a few months ago and I was like, oh, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
You got a list?
I mean, I got just some movies that made my list.
You got a list. Y'all,
yeah, man, don't let him. Don't let him
fool you into thinking he not chronicling this shit. He just needs a letterbox.
Ninja Turtles.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
It didn't end up on my. It didn't end up on my list though. It didn't end up on my list.
Yeah. Ninja Turtles. What else? That's about 4, right?
Yeah, it's like 4.
Nothing else on my list currently. I'm trying to think.
What
of
one of them hoity-toity like pinkies up? Movies?
Anatomy of the Fall is one of those. Let me see my AMC shit real quick.
You see, May December that Netflix.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
I keep hearing about that one too. She about the teacher that was fucking on the kid. Well, the story about it. That was a crazy. The whole situation is fucking crazy. But Mark, you can watch that too. That's on Netflix. You got time. You here?
I mean, hey, my list. I mean,
Bottoms.
Really?
Bottoms was good. You don't like it?
I heard it was really bad.
Bro, that shit was great.
Okay.
And then I can't front. I like this movie called Passages. That was pretty good, but it's definitely a pinkies up. Yeah, watch it at your own
at your own leisure.
Yeah, at your own leisure. And disclaimer. That's a big disclaimer.
My nigga, did you see the trailer for the Magical Negro, the Institute?
I haven't watched it yet.
Negroes.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Man, come on, man.
What's that HBO show with Terrence Nance? Reminds me of that. It's my boy's show. You got the improv show.
Isn't it the Black People Improv show or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Listen, man. This is a movie where the trailer starts off with like magical niggas, and it's following the magical Negro trope, of course, from like Legend of Bagger Vance and a lot of other places where there's like a magic Negro that kind of solves all the problems, but has no real agency of his own or anything like that, right? And so like the movie's taking a spoof out of that, like, and you're thinking it's gonna be a comedy, right? It's not, and if eventually you find out that their whole goal is to make white people feel comfortable. And so from the moment they say that in the trailer, you're like, what? And that's basically what their magic is for. It's
that's
like,
funny.
If the white guy's feeling uncomfortable, then, you know, let's have magic to like make him feel comfortable. I think there's one where the white dude at his job was feeling like uncomfortable because they get clients and they have to like make that white person happy. And so he eventually falls in love with a white woman in the movie, and the client is in love with her, but he's also in love with her. And I'm like, so this is just like all over the fucking place in terms of just ridiculousness about like our role in white lives. It's like, yo, like I thought we were past kind of like doing shit like that.
You know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this, and this is like a brand new theory that I've been workshopping in my mind.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
It's like post racism. We're in a time now where we're so past the civil rights era.
Yeah.
That now racism is like reverse racism, but like it's not reversed in the sense that like blacks are racist towards whites or vice versa. It's reversing, like we've turned racism up on its head.
Yeah. And
now we're just playing around with this concept of racism in different forms and different times, and like it's just like this movie. We're
okay with like I could just say like we're okay with depictions that a couple years ago we probably would have been like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, and we're like playing around with it and joking with it, and like it's just like, why are we doing this? Like we're kind of putting ourselves back by doing this and making people comfortable with racist tropes. And, and you know, like I don't know, it's just we're in a weird place.
Like I get that the magical Negro thing is a thing. It's all at Morgan Freeman.
So all of us, we're all magical Negroes. Yeah. So we gotta go through our lives being magical Negroes, bro. I was at a dinner meeting, right? It was in like the West Adams district. We walk out of the meeting, and we just talking in front of the restaurant for a minute. We see this cop drive by and start shining his light on the sides of buildings. We both looked at each other and was like, all right, man, it's time to get out of here. It's like that. We are living in still this, like, I don't even know what to call this shit, bro. Like,
it's like people think that it's over, so that movie, like someone who doesn't give a fuck about him, like the way that this movie portrays it, like, and you got to see the trailer when you get a chance.
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
gonna check it out.
Someone would be like, well, it's not really a big deal. It's not really racist, but I'm like, bro, it's like the implications in it. It's like the actual main character is like, and no disrespect to the guy, he was in the Detective Pikachu movie. He was in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. It's like this light skinned kid. Justice Smith, I think his name is. He's like super light skinned. Like no disrespect to him, but it's like they got like the lightest nigga you could find to fall in love with the white woman in the movie, and she's whiter than white, and he's falling in love with her. And the whole like crux of it is if you fall in love with her, we can erase your memory or some shit like that. So it's like, oh, is he gonna get his memory white because he fell in love with the white woman and all of this? So I'm just like, we don't need romantic movies like this. Just make a movie where a nigga fall in love with a white woman. Like you can just make it easy. Like just nobody gives a fuck.
We have a ton of movies like that. Honestly, there's a great holiday film on Amazon right now.
What?
Something from Tiffany's. It's amazing. The light skinned cat from Insecure.
Which one?
The last season of Insecure, the light skinned dude that was dealing with.
I didn't watch that.
The one that was like, he was like schizophrenic or something like that.
It's not Dro, right?
Nah.
I'm about to say it's not. No,
it was the light skinned dude that was dating Issa.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name though.
I don't remember his name.
He's like a red beard almost. The eyes, yeah.
Kinda, yeah, the eyes. I don't remember.
He fall in love with a white woman?
Yeah, and it's beautiful. I really appreciate it. This movie was great.
When did you find time to watch that?
I don't know, man. One weekend I just watched it real quick.
That's so crazy.
I'm mad you said schizophrenic.
He was on the show. That was his angle on Insecure. Remember, he had the issues.
He was just a little bipolar, man. He was
bipolar. That's what
depressed.
it was. Same difference.
Just a little bipolar.
Not same difference, but it was one of the. It was one of the two. I'm not familiar with the mental.
He was on a spectrum of mental. You know.
I mean, I just remember them having that was a storyline.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was a part of it. Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
But it might have been bipolar instead of schizophrenic.
But I just feel like you could just make a movie like that without having like trying to make like link the magical Negro trope. You can make a completely separate movie with magical Negroes and making fun of that shit. And David Allen Greer is in this movie.
I mean, people. I saw you say that in the chat the other day, and I'm like, what's David Allen Greer done lately that's good? All right, he ain't the best judge of like a movie's barometer. I can't believe David Allen Greer did this. I'm like, I can't.
Damn, I can't believe Jonathan Majors did that. That's what we gonna be saying soon.
What, when he in the Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah, we're in the Tubi movie.
He gonna be in the Tyler Perry movie next. I honestly like write this down. This is my prediction. He will make his comeback doing Tyler Perry's best film ever. Tyler Perry gonna be like, I'm ready for the seriousness, and he gonna do some. Medea goes.
You hear that, y'all?
Somewhere. It's gonna be a Tyler Perry film.
Oh man.
Joint, and it's gonna be a Medea flick?
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be Medea, but it's gonna be Tyler Perry written and produced.
You know what happened in all the Tyler Perry movies? It's some fucking assault going on in them shit. So
that might be the play. Like, I'm like Showing y'all learn my lesson.
Why did I get married for?
Jesus, bro. He'll be lucky to get a fucking job in the business after this.
Oh, he about to start doing them Quan Mills books.
I'm telling you.
Don't they put them Quan Mills books on movies and shit?
He gonna do Tyler Perry.
Dog, I'm not saying he above it, but I feel like I'm gonna see who's gonna like, because the thing is like niggas will rally behind anybody. There was niggas rallying behind Bill Cosby.
Niggas.
There's niggas rallying behind R. Kelly.
Don't point at me. Don't point at me, man.
The point is killing me.
Don't fucking point at me, man. But you know what's crazy? I was just telling someone about this the other day. Speaking of R. Kelly, one of my like greatest regrets in the world, man. Like
what?
Biggest regrets ever. Like I literally like regret this day forever. I was at Snoop Dogg's birthday party. Lit. It's going up. It's a motherfucking weed bar. And you just go to the bar and get an eighth of weed. It's going crazy.
How long ago was this?
Oh, it might have been like his 50 or something. It was like a big birthday party. This was the one.
Okay.
Nigga had Egyptian Lover come out and perform and shit. So I'm like, man, it's kind of winding down. I'm like, I'm about to just get out of here, man. I get in my I wasn't even driving at the time. I got an Uber leaving the spot. Man, my homegirl texted me like, oh my God, R. Kelly just came out. He performing on stage. I was hot. I almost turned the Uber around, bro. I was halfway home. I almost turned it.
Why was I thinking this regret was something moral? Something.
I cannot believe I missed R. Kelly performing at Snoop's birthday party.
You know why you missed it? Because you weren't supposed to see it. You weren't supposed to see it.
Biggest regret.
God didn't want you there.
Oh my God.
God said there's something going on in that party that you don't need to see.
It was tame for us, the weed bar.
You don't know.
Open bar, weed bar.
Jesus, man. Come on, man.
Sad.
I thought this was about to be like, yeah, man. Wow, Josh he came through with something very profound.
Nigga, R. Kelly was going up. I saw a video. I was like, ah. Oh my God, that shit. I
could tell it was a literal yell too. In there.
Yeah.
No.
Never been so mad, bro.
Oh my God.
We did have a little bit of a moment on the road trip there. We were shuffling songs and clubbing. My Marquise Houston came on. I had to turn it down a bit when we were pulling up to the gas station. I was like, can't promote that too loud.
Why? Where were you at? Where the fuck were you even at? Tennessee? They don't care.
It's written by the Pied Piper. Can't be promoting too loud.
Hey, them niggas in goddamn Knoxville don't give a fuck. They listen to damn Morgan Wallen. They listen to Not in My Town, Not in a Small Town, or Try That in a Small Town. Nigga, they don't care about that.
Boy, we was riding through some Jason Aldean spots. I was like, shit, we gonna talk about that soon. But shit, I was like, this is a whole different type of America.
Mark showed me a video of him in the back, like a back road in Dallas, and he was scared.
Dallas, he fine, man.
Oh man, it was the worst. We got off. I think we were about to switch drivers because we were close to Dallas, maybe like an hour and a half away from Dallas or so, and I was doing from Mississippi. I think I did a little bit of the end of Mississippi. I did all of Louisiana. We didn't even see the lit Louisiana. Like we were kind of far away from New Orleans, so we couldn't even do anything nice. We were driving through there, like
you didn't stop there.
No. We originally wanted to. Remember how we said on episode 50 that was our plan. We were going to just stop in New Orleans, get some food, yada yada. We just said we literally don't have time to do that. If we do that, we're now pushing Dallas back out. We'll probably get to Dallas like 1 a.m. Then we have to leave in like 4 hours in that. So we ended up not doing it. So we switched drivers, and I had to we had to get gas. We had to get gas. So I said, fuck it. I just got off the next exit. Jack was like, yo, did you even check if there's like any gas or anything like that on this stop? I was like, no, not really. It was the darkest 2-lane dirt road. It felt like some Blair Witch shit. So I went to get back on I-10 and I missed it. So
that's Larry Davis.
Way said
that's what he missed. Yeah, so that's what he was trying to get to the porn stars party.
So Way said, all right, fuck it. Just hit this back road, cut through these houses, and then turn back around, and you'll make it back to I-10. You'll make your way to Dallas. That back road, bro, I swear to God. Shaq says this did not happen, but I swear to God this happened. There was a nigga outside his trailer.
A nigga?
It looked like he was like sparking. Nah, he wasn't black. Yeah. I'm just saying in terms of person.
Josh is a nigga. It's so crazy.
It definitely wasn't a nigga. I had to turn the volume down. You know how you turn the volume down to focus? Boy, my shit was off.
So scared.
Y'all niggas be scared of nothing, man.
It was pitch black in the middle.
Mind you, his boy didn't even see it.
Exactly. I mean, like,
it's a shadow, boy.
Y'all can take him. I'm pretty sure y'all could both take the nigga, bro, if you needed to. Yo.
You just saw a tree.
Bro, when he pull out that musket,
what was he sparking? What was he sparking?
I don't know, but when that musket come out, it's GG's.
Hey, you're crazy.
I thought he had machetes.
If it happens, I'm gone. All I got is the whip.
Oh my god!
I'm doing 80.
Yeah, man. There's gonna be some places out here you just shouldn't drive past, yo.
Like Compton.
Yeah, you just shouldn't drive past it, bro.
Be careful wearing that orange out here too, man.
Yeah, man. Brown is a no-go, Mark. Brown is a no-go in Northridge, bro.
Brown, you can make brown work.
I thought I was good.
You can make brown work, but a lot of orange. Be careful. I know you from Florida. You come out here with some orange shit. Thinking it's all good. Orange is
Florida. I pull up with some orange. You think I have orange groves on my shirt and shit?
I don't know. Niggas be wearing a lot of orange. Oh, yeah, you talk about Vice City colors. Just
what you repping, bro? You out here repping something, bro?
Bro, I'm just gonna put on a regular black tee and a black rag. Oh, I was gonna come in here with a nice blue velvet rag. Can't do that. Can't wear no blue.
Yes, you can.
I mean, you a do-rag or something? I mean,
you can't wear blue if you go.
You a do-rag outside type thing. Yeah, like, do-rag outside. Make sure you just wear black.
Listen, let's just get your whole conceptions about like gang life out here. Like let's get this straight here. You're gonna be fine. Niggas they'll look at you and be like, okay, he not banging. You're not blue paisley down, nigga. You looking like blue face.
I don't know though, but honestly, man, blue do-rag is a little crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wear that out
here. It's not crazy because of it's not crazy because of affiliation. I think he said it's crazy just because it's just crazy thing to wear.
Just black do-rag, man. Just black.
Black it down, bro.
It's a velvet rag. It's a velvet rag, man. Yo, I was literally just at a gathering the other day, and I brought up the people that brought me in. Of course, shout out my brother Kerry. He showed me in. He was like, yeah, he's from West Palm, just like me. And one of the girls was like, where you from, Little Haiti? And I was like, Little Haiti? Is that the default? Is that the default Florida spot? She's like, I watch a lot of First 48.
Here's the thing. I was like, oh, okay. Niggas don't know nothing about Florida out here, bro. Niggas don't know. It's gonna be a lot of people that don't know what Florida's like or what it's about.
If you miss, but I got a Haitian barber. If you want to, get with the Zoes,
because he looking for a barber. He looking for a barber. He gonna put you on the Instagram though with the slow mo.
Yeah,
I'm cool with
that. My barber A1. Don't ever try to. I can't even say his name on air just for. I don't need nobody going there.
Barbers.
Oh, absolutely. It's funny whenever people are out of town. I'm giving you my good barber because whenever people come here, they're like, "Yo, I need a barber." I give them like my B-Barber.
Oh, you mean B?
No, I got another barber, my B-Barber for sure. I'm like, yo, y'all can fuck with him. He actually coming up in the world. He just did Andre 3000.
Does the B-Barber know that they're the B-Barber, or do they think they're the A-Barber because you treat them so well? But the A-Barber,
he know he the B-Barber. He don't come out here. He don't come out here unless it's like an emergency.
Like, are you free right now? Like,
I'm about to go see Obama tonight. I need a haircut.
He's like, man, you ain't hit me up in about 10 months.
Right, he knows. Yeah, he knows.
But he might know his position. That's actually pretty lit.
But I always throw him business, so he always appreciates me.
That's good.
I got a ton of people go to him because of me. But my barber, I need him to be available whenever I call.
Real quick. Sneakers of the year. Real quick.
Sneakers of the year. Shit. I bought so many sneakers this year and none of them mean nothing.
I sneaky bought a lot of sneakers this year too.
Terror Squad Air Force Ones, both colors. Good. Amanir 5s. We've been big on those lately. What else? Oh, Cactus Flea Plant, Flea 2s.
Them shits look crazy, like bulky.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good shoe. What else?
A lot of niggas saying that Nike SB4 Jordan 4s is the sneaker.
Oh yeah. Oh, and a lot of Nike SB did that thing this year. Really I like the Supreme joints, the highs and the lows.
Yep.
I like the Born and Raised joints. I got those. Like, this is my first year buying multiple pairs of SBs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those for sure make the list.
I gotta say the Mac Attacks up there. I wore the hell out of those this year. Mac Attacks, Born and Raised SBs, of course. I'm a Meniere Dusks. Got to be my favorite shoe. I'm just wearing every day at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Vomeros. Vomeros had a moment this year. Vomeros had a little moment.
Yeah.
I like those. And I like the P5000s, the Nike P5000s. They had a little moment too. I got a pair of those when I was in Japan. Those are my go-to pairs as well. Listen, man,
Asics gels.
I might buy my first pair of those next year.
Yeah, those had the moment. They made my list actually this year.
There was just shit, the threes, white cement threes, reimagined.
Oh yeah, I didn't really fuck with those.
You didn't buy them?
Nah,
Those are nice. I
Not
like
a big-
those.
Not a big Jordan guy.
Says the guy with Mad Jordans.
I mean, I don't have mad Jordans. I have a lot of Jordan 2s. I got the one Lost and Found. Did that come out this year?
Well, Lost and Founds?
No, that might have been last year.
Last year's, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a big Jordan guy.
You have a lot of Jordans, Josh. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Got a lot of Air Forces.
I didn't get a lot of Air Forces this year, but I gotta say those are like my top. Those are the top ones.
The fucking the Caribbean ones, the West Indies Forces.
West Indies, West Indies Forces are nice.
Yeah.
You could get a pretty good discount on those right now. They're reselling.
You happy I got those? I wanted those a long time ago and never had a chance to get them. Now I got them, so I was pretty happy.
Yeah, I got the OG.
Wearing them with the orange do-rag outside, the blue drink.
No, I was wearing them. I was wearing them with the peas. I paired them with the pea sweatpants.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
That was
outfit.
good.
There you go.
Also, real quick, because I know we coming up on time here, but albums. This was a weird year for music for me.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I mean, Don Toliver, obviously, I think we both agree with that. Like,
Yep.
that's probably like our top. Like my Spotify rap exposed things about me that I had no clue that was going on.
A lot of Lil Durk.
No,
God damn it.
Hey man.
no, thank God. But no, my algorithm was straight. But no, a lot of Weeknd, and I think it was spurred on by the HBO Max special. And I think when I saw that, I went back and listened to Don FM, and so like a lot of my Spotify rap was Don FM. But Drake came through at the end of the year and really just kind of took over my rap, and I think it's because the album was lengthy. So like I listened.
Pause.
I'm the type. The album was lengthy. I
again.
didn't say he was lengthy. I said the album was lengthy.
Hey man, lengthy is just a crazy word. Long album. Pause.
Why?
Long album is pause.
He didn't say the album was dirty. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like
Just
what?
say a lot of songs or something. Like that.
Oh my God, man! One more before 2023 is out. But I think the I can't say shit. The album has a lot of songs on it, so that's.
I can't, man.
Hey man.
Bro, this nigga worse than Cameron,
what a way to go
bro.
out.
He worse than Cameron.
Shout out to Cam for
Becoming a journalist.
Yeah, man. He made my list this year.
God damn, bro! What the fuck?
Oh, spoiler! Well, spoiler alert! Damn. Okay, spoiler on the list.
Dropping little dimes.
I need to see Shannon Sharp on the Cam Inmate show.
Oh, he might get blown out the building.
Yeah.
Pause.
But I gotta say, probably the Don Toliver album is great. Gunna had a moment, but I think after like a month, other than like Fuck You, Me and Rodeo, probably like got out of my rotation. I really want Gunna to come back with some fun stuff next year.
Yeah, I think he will.
I want some fun music from Gunna next year. Drake's album, of course. I really liked that Paramore album this year. It was really good. It was a really good album.
Yep.
That's
up there on my list.
You can't never say nothing serious around you, bro.
Paramore.
The ad lib is crazy.
I didn't even know he dropped the album.
It was fire.
Nigga said alternative. Like, what is that? What's your favorite, bro? Destroy Lonely?
Hey man, he dropped a good one this year.
That album was good too. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Josh was
good.
bigging it up on the show. That was a good album.
Larger Than Life, Brent Fires. I like that. Came late in the year.
Paul, see, came late.
it's not a pause.
Oh, how is that? All right, man. Go ahead.
Pause,
Keep going,
man.
bro. Keep going, bro.
I like Drake's album. Don Toliver, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse soundtrack.
Oh, that ended up being a sleeper pick for me. Spider-Verse is probably my top 5 for the year. Spider-Verse soundtrack is heat. You like that too, though, Mark, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Meals had a take in the Discord earlier. He was like, "Yo, how did Spider-Man soundtrack get jobbed out at the Grammys? And Barbie got like literally everything soundtrack wise." I was like, "Well, Barbie versus Spider-Verse would have been interesting to see, but I don't think Spider-Verse got any noms."
I mean, Barbie's just a bigger soundtrack,
It's a bigger movie.
Yeah, I mean, but just the soundtrack. You got that big fucking Dua Lipa song. You got the big Ice Spice song.
The I'm Just Ken, or the I'm Just Ken shit was a big moment off of that. I mean, I get it. There was only really one hit off of it, and that was calling me or Calling You or whatever it was called. That was like the hit off the album. I think it went platinum. If I remember correctly, but that was pretty much it off of it. Like Barbie spawned like 4 or 5 of them things.
Yeah.
So it was kind of undeniable. And I think that I'm glad Metro brought back the hip hop soundtrack. I think people got to be ready for that next year for there to be more of it. I think him bringing it back made it okay for people to continue that shit going on because there hasn't been like a real hip hop soundtrack in a really long time like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the other ones that kind of hit or made sense. I don't know, man, but yeah, album wise, Lucky album, I like that. I was a big fan of that. His album this year, Larry June and Alchemist album was great.
Still got to run that.
V's Ganger.
Of course, V's.
Yep.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. I couldn't get into it, guys.
It's
really?
It's acquired taste.
I couldn't get into it.
It's like caviar.
Like I like
oysters.
I've seen some people say. I've seen the tweets that say like, "Hey, are y'all serious with this V shit?" I liked it.
It's like oysters.
I thought it was cool.
I think with it is like the punchlines. I get it. It's really funny. It's really clever. I think it's the beats, man. The beats is just like not it to me.
You can't get with them. You can't get with them. Detroit.
It's not
beats.
even really the Detroit beats thing because a lot of the beats ain't really like a T Grizzly.
Yeah, he's
like,
not on the typical Detroit beats. I think honestly the mixing of his project kind of hinders his project a little bit. I really like the HCL freestyles he just dropped. I feel like that's where you're gonna get the sound of who V's is, and as he starts to progress from that moment. But yeah, the album. I think the album was more of a moment than it's like, oh, this is that song. Like to your point, it's a lot of good punchlines and things I hear on the record that I'm like, okay, like I could run this through and appreciate it.
It's funny.
It's acquired taste though. It absolutely is.
I think that a lot of people, I hate to even like sound like this, but it's you know, like gatekeeping hip hop, but like
it's not gonna sound the same.
It's been co-opted by like a lot of people within like the hip hop journalism sphere that like I don't respect.
That's funny.
That I'm just like, nah. But
that's my thing.
If y'all fucking with like Rolling Stone, put it like number 3 or something. I'm like, nah. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. Because it's almost like how they co-opted Thug, and then when Thug finally made it mainstream, they were like, oh god, like he's over. Like they will drop him at a moment's notice when he gets like when he starts rapping better or whatever.
This is my thing. It's very much Thug. It's like to me, it's like early when you heard like 1017 Thug, you're like, oh. Some people are like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah. But the other people are like, oh, I hear something here. It ain't all the way there yet, but I know there's something there. That's kind of how I feel about V's. Okay. I think he'll make big records in 2024.
But you feel what I'm saying on the co-op thing of it? I'm just like,
oh yeah, no, I mean, you see, the white journalists love him right now.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah, he's the internet's favorite rapper, and they probably can't tell you a song or a bar. That's the one thing I've noticed. It's like,
I feel like those moments. I feel like those moments happen. Album wise, I think y'all have pretty much said just about as far as the top moments, everything that I have. You've brought up Drake, Gunna, Paramore, V's. That's my top 4. I got Key Glock on there.
You love you some Key Glock.
Glaucoma 2 was fire. I was never really a big Key Glock. I always liked Dolph more than Glock, but this was one of the ones that had me like, wow, Glock actually puts together a really nice project. Victoria Monet's was really good. Jaguar 2. Yeah.
All my mama ended up being like in my top 5 songs.
Huge record.
On rap.
Yeah.
On rap.
Huge record.
I was like, damn, I listened to the shit out of that record. And early, like I got onto it in September and it still ended up on my rap. So you know who else was on my rap heavy? The boy Cinch. The boy Cinch and Dave. That Split Decision EP. Yeah. One of my favorite projects. Hey, I was on my Mandem shit. And then there was like
that was it. Yeah, that was your summer joint.
Hey, Sprinter was my number 2 song of the year.
I will say, beyond just album songs, really love fucking Travis Scott, Fiend, and I Know.
Yeah.
Those are 2 great songs.
But I feel like as far as a project.
Yeah, Utopia was at the bottom of the barrel for me this year, and I was so disappointed because I waited a long time for Utopia.
It came and went in a lot of ways, and I mean it's cool that it's performing well. It seems to be performing well at the shows. People seem to be like getting with it, and they know what the fuck the words are and stuff like that. But I just feel like as a project, like Astroworld was probably a lot better to me.
Yeah, I agree.
And like Astroworld was like his kind of like, hey, like I'm a star project, and this was very much like experimental in a lot of ways. And I'm like, you can't like you can't take a break and come back like experimental. Like you got to come back like, hey, remember this? Like, remember all the shit y'all love me for? But Playboy Cardi next year, you mentioned Fiend.
Oh yeah.
That new song
Cardi's
you got out.
Here.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Cardi's
here. I ain't nigga. Cardi's here.
Not
right now. I am music. Sorry.
Like, bro, not even on no singing shit like the weird, like not weird, but like all the stuff he was doing. Like, I love that he reinvents his sound every single time. Like that is important, bro.
It's actually really crazy to think that he's about to drop the hottest album in 2024 in January.
Yeah.
It's coming out January?
Yep. That's what I'm according to him.
Excited.
According to, you know that nigga.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
It might come on Christmas Day, like a whole lot of Red Day.
Hey man, drop another song this week. Come on, let's get it.
Bro, I've been doing the
You been doing the high fives outside the gas station, whatever they doing. The patty cake they doing at the gas station.
I've been doing that shit all week, bro. I've been like, yo, this shit, see ya.
Man,
see ya.
Do ad-lib, do sound.
I will say this is also a very good year for R&B. Album-wise, I got Caliuchis up there. I got Tinashe up there, Kiana Lede up there. Georgia Smith was a huge sleeper, at least for me. I got Ray up there. Cherry 22's EP, I ended up playing a good amount. Mariah the Scientist album, I thought I was going to be low on it, but then something, different pages caught my ear crazy within the past month, and that actually bumped it up. But good year for R&B 2023.
I haven't heard Mariah the Scientist yet. I got to hear Mariah the Pharmacist. I haven't heard that yet. So I gotta check that out. But that's our wrap up of the year. We jumped on a lot of topics this episode, but I want to say we're not gonna hear from you guys until when, Mark? Like after the new year?
New Year's Eve is 2 Sundays from now?
Yes, so New Year's Eve.
So more than likely we'll be recording New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, whichever one ends up.
So if we're not gonna see you guys, Merry Christmas, whatever you believe in, Happy Holidays, all of that shit.
Hanukkah,
Kwanzaa. If you don't believe, Festivus. If you don't believe, just ignore it. Turn it off. But
have a good week. Fuck it.
Yeah, like fuck it. Whatever. Be safe. Don't get caught lacking. And re-watch all the movies that we told you to watch on this episode. Listen to all the albums that we told you to listen to on this episode. Thank you guys for supporting us so much for the past 2 years. Through all of the AMP stuff, through all of the podcast stuff. Like, we got a crazy next year coming at you guys. Like, 2024 is going to be really fucking fantastic for BlkPrint. Just stick with us. We're going to be talking about the ASF list. Next episode. So we're going to be talking about all of the decisions. I think we might want to get a guest. We should probably get a guest or something like that. That'd be cool.
Think about it. I don't know who's worthy to discuss my list.
Think about it. All right, man. For Josh and MC, I'm J5. Thank you for listening to the BlkPrint. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. I got to start updating that shit again. Please subscribe to the Patreon. $5 down, get you all the episodes early, video stuff, and B-sides, which we're going to record right after this. So we will talk to you guys after Christmas. Have a safe one. See y'all later. Peace.